Every season, we do the same thing. We crown rookies after 2 good weeks. We lock in rankings like their tattoos. Then the league humbles everyone because rookies don't move in straight lines. They jump forward, then disappear. They look lost for a stretch, then look like they've been there for 5 years. And the scariest ones are never the loudest early. So we're doing this the right way, from the bottom of the ladder up to the top, because the back half of the list tells you who's going to stick, and the front half tells you who might change a franchise. But before we start, if you love basketball and you're one of the 90% who watch without subscribing, it's time to join the NBA Inside family. Click it, and let's live this season together. Number 10, Ryan Kalkbrenner, Charlotte Hornets. This is the kind of rookie you don't notice until you're annoyed. He's not doing step backs, he's not hunting touches. He's doing the stuff that makes coaches sleep at night. He leads rookies in offensive rebounds with 63. He leads rookies in blocks with 45, and he's finishing at a ridiculous clip early, over 80% from the field through his first 10 games.
Both starting. Here's Kalkbrenner, up and in. Welcome to the league, young man.
People see that and say, easy shots. Exactly, that's the point. Most rookies take dumb shots because they want to prove they belong. Kalkbrenner takes the shots that keep him on the floor. And offensive rebounds don't look flashy, but they hurt. Nothing drains a team faster than defending for 20 seconds, forcing a miss, then watching the same possession restart. That's what he steals. Not the ball, energy. Also, he went forever without fouling out in college, then fouled out against Nikola Jokic. That's not a flaw, that's a rite of passage. Everybody has a welcome to the league moment. His happened in the paint with the future Hall of Famer smiling at him like, good luck, kid. If he keeps doing the simple stuff, he won't fall off this ladder. Players like this don't climb fast, they stick. Number 9, Maxime Renaud, Sacramento Kings. Renaud feels like a guy who figured out the most important rookie secret early. You don't have to be great right away, you have to be usable. His minutes opened up when Sacramento needed a big to hold the fort. And instead of treating it like a panic audition, he treated it like a job. He's been efficient, and when the opportunity hit, he put up real production. Over a recent 3-game stretch, he's around 17.7 points on 60.6% shooting.
On the spray, Renaud had a notion. Got into the lane and won.
He's had a 25-point career high against Houston. He's had a double-double in his first start against Miami. That tells me something. He's not guessing anymore. And when he talks about knowing where to be and when, that's not filler. That's the moment the game slows down. Every rookie starts in reaction mode. Late rotations, late cuts, late help. Then the good ones move into anticipation. They arrive early. They start scrambling, they stop fouling, and stop making your stomach drop as you coach. Renaud is inching into that second phase. That's how rotation careers start. Number 8, Ryan Nembhard, Dallas Mavericks. Undrafted doesn't mean unknown. It means every team passed and said, not today. And players like this keep receipts like it's their full-time job. Nembhard is small, yes. He's also calm in a way that feels unfair. Dallas needed stability when the backcourt got shaken up, and suddenly, this rookie is running real offense, not survival offense, actual structured basketball. He had a game against Denver with 28 points, 10 assists, and 0 turnovers.
3 at the line. Nembhard, the orchestrator. Oh, and way up over the Rocky.
0. That's the part I care about, because scoring comes and goes. But if you can protect possession as a rookie, coaches trust you fast. He's sitting at 73 assists with only 21 turnovers in 281 minutes. That's clean, that's grown up. He's not trying to impress crowds. He's trying to keep the whole team organized. And here's the sneaky part. Processing ages better than speed. Some guards get slower and disappear. Guards who see the floor early stay useful. Nembhard plays like he sees the next pass before the defense even realizes it's in trouble. Number 7, Dylan Harper, San Antonio Spurs. Harper is the funny one on this list because he's not starting. He's not getting the rookie spotlight minutes, but when he checks in, the game changes. He only plays about 21.9 minutes a night, which is low for a top pick. Yet his per 36 numbers look like a problem. 21.5 points, 5.2 rebounds, 6 assists. That's not rookie bench production. That's why is he not closing more games production. And he's already doing late game stuff. He had a game against New Orleans where he put up 22 points and 6 assists, then hit the game-winning layup with 9 seconds left. That tells you what the coaching staff thinks. They're not hiding him when it matters. Harper plays like he knows mismatches are temporary. He attacks quick, no wasted dribbles, no let me show you my bag possessions. He's decisive, and that's rare for a rookie.
Harper had a great night doing this all the way.
Also, it helps when your development environment is basically a cheat code. Playing near De'Aaron Fox, Stephen Castle, and Wembanyama means the game gets simplified in the best way. Less chaos, more structure, more accountability. If his numbers ever jump, his ranking jumps with it. Number 6. Cedric Coward, Memphis Grizzlies. Coward's story is the kind of thing that makes scouts feel smart. Division III to the NBA pipeline sounds like a joke until you see him play. He's 6'5" with a 7'2" wingspan, and he plays like he knows exactly why he's here. He can rebound, he can defend multiple spots, and when his jumper is on, it changes the whole feel of Memphis's bench units. He had a slump, and it wasn't a cute slump. He shot 34.4% overall over a 6-game stretch. He went 2 for 23 from 3. He had multiple single-digit games.
Hangs, Cedric Coward, a straightaway 3. Yes, sir!
That's where rookies usually spiral. They start forcing, they start hunting shots. They lose the little stuff. Coward adjusted. Now he's been on a run around 15.8 points while shooting 54.4% over his last 4 appearances. That tells me he's coachable. That tells me he can survive a cold stretch without breaking. And the double-doubles matter too. Those don't happen when you're just scoring. They happen when you stay involved even when shots don't fall. If you want a who sticks in the league clue, it's that. Staying useful on bad shooting nights. Number 5. VJ Edgecombe, Philadelphia 76ers. Edgecombe is the rookie who looks older than he is. Not in a slow and stiff way, in a why is he so composed way. He's been asked to play big minutes early, and he didn't blink. He's around 15.6 points, 5.7 rebounds, and 4.2 assists with 1.3 steals. He's hitting 2.1 threes a game. Then you check the per 36 numbers, and it gets louder.
You understand?
Yeah. Give up whatever you can. Wow.
21.5 points per 36, 6 assists per 36. That's the kind of production that turns into a real role once the team stabilizes. He had a 26-point game against Atlanta with 4 made threes, and you could feel the respect in the way teammates talked about him. Not as a kid, as a piece. He had a calf issue that disrupted his rhythm, and that matters. Rookies rely on routine more than anyone. When your body messes with your routine, your numbers wobble. But the poise doesn't wobble. He plays like the moment isn't bigger than him. And that's half the battle in this league. Number 4. Jeremiah Fears, New Orleans Pelicans. Fears plays like the rim insulted him. He's a downhill guard who forces decisions. And when a guard forces decisions, defenses either foul, break, or both. He's at 15.7 points a game. He's hitting 36.9% from 3. And the most telling stat is the one that doesn't show up in a box score.
It saved him from going out of bounds. Touch pass to Fears. Spins right. Double pump. Throw it up and in and 1 for the rookie.
He drives more per 36 minutes than Anthony Edwards and Paolo Banchero while playing fewer minutes. That's not an accident. That's identity. He had a 2-game stretch against Portland and Chicago where he scored 39 points on 27 shots. And yes, that's volume, but it's the right kind of volume. He's not taking bailout jumpers all night. He's putting pressure on the paint. He's bending defenses until they crack. He also became one of the youngest players ever to score 20 plus in 3 straight games, sitting behind names like LeBron and KD, with Flag in that same historical lane. Now, his assist totals won't wow you, but his pressure creates offense anyway. Some guards create with passing, some create with panic. Fears creates panic. And here's where the ladder changes, because we're about to hit the top 3, and these guys aren't just nice rookies. They're already changing what their teams look like in real games. This is the twist people miss. A rookie class isn't judged by highlights, it's judged by trust. Once a coach starts trusting rookies in tight games, the whole season changes, because now it's not development minutes, it's we need you minutes. And this class has multiple guys getting we need you minutes. That's not normal. Number 3, Derek Queen, New Orleans Pelicans. Queen's averages won't punch you in the face. 12.7 points, 6.4 rebounds, 4 assists. Then you watch him and the game feels different. He's 6'9" and plays like a guard wearing a big's body. He'll handle, he'll pause, he'll bait a defender into leaning. Then he'll either score in the paint or thread a pass through a window that didn't exist a second ago. And then you get the game against San Antonio. 33 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 4 blocks. That's not a good rookie night. That's history.
Will he take it? Against the smaller man over the shoulder, he'll get it. His ability to finish around that rim.
It's the first triple-double of that magnitude by a rookie center in the shot block era. And when people bring up Jokic, it's not because Queen is identical. It's because Queen plays with the same slow control that makes defenders feel late. He also has a clear weakness. He's 2 for 18 from 3. So the question becomes simple. Does he become respectable from deep? If he does, the whole league has to adjust. Because you can't play a big that smart in drop coverage if he punishes you for giving him space. And here's the part I love. When he has a quiet scoring night, he doesn't chase. He rebounds, he passes, he stays involved. That's maturity. That's why New Orleans paid for him. Number 2, Con Knipple, Charlotte Hornets. Knipple might be the easiest rookie to plug into a winning team. And that's not an insult. That's a compliment. He's at 19 a game. He's at 46% from 3. He's over 60% true shooting. He is the fastest rookie in NBA history to reach 100 made three-pointers, doing it in the fewest games ever played.
Right to Knipple!
But the real reason he's second on this ladder is the way he plays. He doesn't hijack possessions, he completes them. He keeps the ball moving, he reads the next rotation. He takes shots that feel inevitable because he's always in the right spot. Against Chicago, he had 33 points, 5 rebounds, 9 assists, and only 2 turnovers. That's a veteran stat line. That's, I don't beat myself, basketball. And in the long run, that's how you become a winning player. Also, if he finishes with around 10 30-point games, that's rare historical territory. LeBron, Carmelo, Blake, Wembanyama. You don't fall into that list by accident. Number 1, Cooper Flagg, Dallas Mavericks. Now we get to the top. Flagg doesn't feel like a rookie chasing moments. He feels like a rookie creating them. 18.4 points, 6.3 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 47.5% shooting. Then the clutch numbers hit. 52 clutch points on 59% shooting. He's the only player with 50-plus clutch points while shooting 55% or better. That's insane efficiency in the part of the game that usually turns messy.
Hello. Hello. Big finish for Cooper Flagg.
And the 42-point game against Utah, it wasn't chaos, it was control. It came in his 26th NBA appearance, faster than a bunch of legends reached their first 40-point night. The only names who got there quicker are the kind you don't casually mention. Oscar Robertson, Michael Jordan, Kareem, Wilt. But here's why I think he's number 1. That game didn't feel like a ceiling. It felt like a baseline forming. And once a rookie forms a baseline like that, the whole league shifts. You stop asking if he can do it again, you start asking how often. That's when a rookie stops being a prospect and starts being a problem. So zoom out. This class has layers. Kalkbrenner and Renault are building floors with defense and reliability. Nembhard is building trust with control and decision-making. Harper and Coward are building momentum through efficiency and adjustment. Edgecombe and Fears are building pressure, the kind that changes possessions. Queen is building a hub. Knipple is building a plug-and-play weapon. Flag is building a closer profile. So here's the real question. When the game gets tight, who do you want on the floor? Not the loudest name, not the best mixtape. The rookie you trust to make the right play when everyone else starts rushing. Because 2 years from now, when the hype resets and people pretend they never overreacted, that answer is going to matter more than any ladder. And I'm telling you right now, some of these guys are already showing you who they are.